Hello everybody, welcome to Road to Manhood. In this series, I'm going to bring you along for the ride as I build this 2020 TRD Off-Road Tacoma to my own personal Overland dream. I actually have already done some minor modifications inside the vehicle to make it comfortable for the trips. However, I just recently did the most important and most expensive modification on an Overland build, which is suspension, wheels, and tires. I'm about to take these babies for a little bit of a test, nothing crazy, and also give you all the details on what I selected, why I selected. I tend to do a ton of research before I make any investments. I'm gonna be with my family, and I wanna make sure everybody's safe, so I gotta make sure I choose wisely. Stay tuned. Huge shout out to Full Force Off-Road out here in San Antonio, Texas. They're the ones that did the entire build for me, and they're the only people that are going to touch this truck because I trust them to death. Awesome customer service, very transparent with what they did. So reach out to them. Full Force, appreciate you guys. Much peace and love. Let's get this truck going. Let's try this here. We're going to go. Keep in mind, I am building this truck for, I feel like Jim Carrey right there. Strictly overlanding. Goal is to have this truck built so I can actually take my family out to a nice secluded area where we can take on trails just like this safely, and we can make it with like a tent and all our gear back here and go to places where we can camp and have great scenery and whatnot. So yes, it depends on what you're doing your build for. If you want to go off-road and be crazy, this is probably not the build that you're going to want to even look at, because I want to be moderate so I can have a long-lasting truck for my overlanding experiences, so I can bring a lot of those adventures to you guys as well.
God damn it, man. Storm brought in all this debris. Give me 1 second, guys.
Well, thank God I have gloves. Okay. And there's a whole bunch of water out here, guys. There wasn't this much water last time. It's kind of crazy. I hope there's a way out here. That's nuts. We ain't about to get in that water. We're just taking you guys on a little trail. Now keep in mind, this is what I'm talking about. It's real chill. This is what we want to do. Go into spaces to where you can actually go camp somewhere kind of secluded with your team, maybe have a couple people.
Hold up. Let's see how deep this water is. Let me get a little rock, throw it up in there. Kablunk.
Nope.
Alrighty, guys. I am satisfied with this setup so far. 3-inch lid gave me the confidence that I need, besides that river, lake. Alright, it was a little puddle, guys, but hey, you know what? I'm out here by myself and I don't want to risk it for the biscuit and have someone come save me. Anywho, tires are putting in work. I know this trail is not a crazy intense trail. You don't need this whole setup for this specific trail, but we are going to go cross country eventually. I'm going to take on a little bit more intense, and this was a good little practice run. So far, I'm satisfied, and I feel like I made the right choice.
Alright guys, that was hella fun. Let's go over some specs. I ended up doing a full suspension system on this build. I wanted to go with the long travel kit because I'm going to be traveling long and I wanted to get something that works, but also something that wasn't crazy going to break the bank. And I ended up landing on Fabtech's Dirt Logic's long travel kit. That includes a uniball upper control arm with a 2-point 5 coil front, 2.25 reservoir system, and the leaf pack to support the extra weight that I'm gonna be adding on the truck to help avoid any sag once we have that weight up there. I ended up going with a 3-inch lift. I didn't want to go anything higher than that. I just needed enough clearance in the bottom to crawl over rocks safely, but also if I went anything higher, knowing that I'm gonna be top heavy, just avoiding the chances of me toppling over would be the best. Anything higher than 3 inches, I just feel like I'm asking to be flipped over with all that weight on top of the truck. For the tires and wheels, holy moly, it was the most difficult choice choosing tires and wheels. I can literally relate now to a lady looking for the right shoes, for the right dress, but I finally feel like I found the right shoes for my little lady here. I ended up going with Toyo AT3 Open Country. This is my daily driver, and as much as I really wanted that aggressive mud-looking tire, I just wasn't willing to compromise on the road noise. I drive this every day, and I'm all over the city all the time, and it wasn't gonna be worth it for me. But I'm very, very happy with the Open Country, what they did with the wall. It makes it still look aggressive. It rides really well. When I switched from the stock tires that I had to the Open Country, I seriously did not hear a difference in regard to road noise, and I thought it was great. Very satisfied with that choice. The tire size for the Toyo Open Country AT3 is 285 70R17. I think it just works for me. When it comes to the wheels, I wanted to choose something that was quite aggressive as well, but nothing too fancy because, they're gonna get beat up. I ended up choosing Fuel, the Covert series. This is 17/9 with the positive offset of 1. Guys, if you did find any of this information helpful, feel free to hit that like button, subscribe. I have more information coming soon. I'm going to be actually reviewing this Prinsu rack next. There are some pros and cons that even throughout all my research, I found out afterward. Be ready for that, including the Diamondback cover that I have already ordered and the Frontier racks that are going to be attached to that as well. That's going to hold the tent, the iCamper tent that I'm going to be ordering as well. So I'm very excited to go over all those details with you, share with you pros and cons and what to avoid. And hopefully y'all enjoy it. But I got to go take this baby out to go another run, and much peace and love. Peace out.